Hi guys, thank you for clicking on this video. So guys, from my previous video, Manushi has already started manipulating Meet because remember Manushi stole Meet's baby and now she plans on using that baby to ruin Meet's life and to basically separate Meet Ahlawat and Meet forever. So guys, Manushi has already lied to the Ahlawats and they all believe that Meet's baby is dead, and now Manushi has decided to put up a series of conditions before Meet to be able to meet her baby. And so guys, in the process of doing all of this, Meet will unfortunately lose her life. And the shocking part is that Meet Ahlawat will be unaware of this because he will eventually believe that Meet left him for good after the baby died, and he will also end up hating Meet for absolutely no reason. So guys, if you want to get the full details on that, make sure you watch this video to the end. Also subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below if you enjoy watching this video. Meet Ahlawat reaches the hospital and asks the receptionist about Meet's room. Meet Ahlawat gets excited to see his baby. He enters the room and doesn't see Meet. He asks the nurse where Meet is. The nurse says she went for some tests. Meet Ahlawat asks what about the baby. The nurse says sorry, but your baby boy was born dead. Meet Ahlawat says this is not possible. The nurse says this is true and she leaves. Meet Ahlawat starts crying. Meet Ahlawat, Tej and Raj start looking for Meet, but everyone says they haven't seen her. Babita is at home and remembers what the nurse told her about Meet and the baby. She looks at Meet and Meet Ahlawat's photo and says after all, you decided to leave him forever so he can start his life afresh. Meet Ahlawat is in his room devastated. He remembers his time with Meet and his baby boy. Tej walks to him. Meet Ahlawat hugs him and cries. Tej says nothing is wrong and everyone is here with you. Don't worry, Meet will be back tomorrow. Tej gives him a package. He says the hospital staff gave this to me. Meet gave them this to give you. Meet Ahlawat opens the package and sees Meet's clothes. He starts crying and says please come back Meet, I'm in so much pain. We have lost our baby, but at least come back. Meet Ahlawat sees a pen drive and says this might contain the reason why Meet left. He plugs in the pen drive and sees a video of Meet. Meet says you must be looking for me, but stop because I have decided to go away from you. After thinking so much, I have decided that I won't be able to forgive you for what you did to my love. You broke my heart and trust, and for that I won't be able to forgive you, and you should also forgive me. And I think this is our destiny, and that is why I am leaving you. Meet says there is nothing left between us. Goodbye forever. Meet Ahlawat says you cannot punish me for one mistake. This is a big punishment. Meanwhile, Meet is tied up in a chair at a warehouse. Manushi walks to her and asks why are you stunned to see me. Meet remembers talking to Manushi, saying I won't leave my Meet Ahlawat. Manushi says you don't have any options, so don't waste my time and do as I say. Make a video saying that I am leaving you Meet Ahlawat and break his heart if you want to see your baby. Manushi removes the tape from Meet's mouth. Meet shouts where is my baby? Manushi says don't be angry. It's not good for your health. Your baby is healthy because his aunt is taking care of him. Meet says you want to take revenge. Manushi says right guess. I'm impressed, but it needs correction. Yes, I want to take revenge from the both of you. And my revenge will only be successful when the two of you grow apart. And this child is the only link between the both of you. I will make the both of you suffer the same way you made me suffer. Meet says you are angry at me, so why drag my baby into this? Don't trouble him. Please give me my baby. Manushi says I know how important this baby is for the Ahlawats, so you will go out of this country and leave everything here. Meet says I won't go anywhere and leave my baby. Manushi says do you want your baby to suffer? Meet says I beg you, I will do as you say, but please let me see my baby once. Manushi says fine, but after seeing your baby, you will leave the country. Meet agrees. Manushi says good. I was waiting to see you beg, and now I can finally send you to the airport. Meet says first fulfill your promise and let me see my baby. Manushi says calm down, you will see your baby. She shows Meet a video of her baby. Meet says please let me meet my baby. He needs me. Manushi says your time is over. Now get ready or else you will miss your flight. Don't try to act smart, else you will never see your baby alive. Meet thinks about Meet Ahlawat and wishes that she had forgiven him earlier. Then all this wouldn't have happened. She says one day you will get to know what I did for our baby. Manushi walks to her and says time to leave. At the Ahlawat house, Masum says this means that Meet left you on purpose. Raj shouts and says mind your language. Did you forget how to respect? Meet Ahlawat remembers the video. Raj says to him, I know I made the right choice when I chose Meet for you. Raj says Meet is not a coward and I'm sure something is wrong. Meet Ahlawat says to Raj, she left me alone forever. You asked us to never separate, but she left me. She never thought of me for a second, and because of her, I'll die every day. It was just a small mistake, but she ruined my life forever. At the warehouse, Meet thinks I need to get the number which Manushi used to contact me, so I can trace the location and find my baby. Manushi says surprise, and Kunal walks in. Meet unties her hands. Manushi says Kunal will drop you at the airport. Kunal tries to grab Meet, but she pushes him and snatches his phone. Meet and Kunal start fighting. Kunal chokes Meet. Manushi asks Meet to leave the phone and Kunal to stop choking her. Meet thinks I cannot lose. This is the only chance I'll get to find my child. Meet hits Kunal. Kunal throws a ladder at Meet. The warehouse catches fire because of a short circuit. Manushi asks Meet to give her hand. Kunal says it is burning, let's go, and drags Manushi away. Meet Ahlawat is in his room holding a picture. He says we promised each other never to separate, but you broke your promise and left me. He tears the photo and burns all photos. Meet tries to lift the ladder to free her leg. She shouts Meet Ahlawat's name. Kunal and Manushi see the warehouse burning to the ground. So guys, that is how Meet will lose her life in a warehouse explosion. It's so unfortunate to see Meet end this way, but is this really the end of Meet? Anyway guys, if you watched up to this point, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe to this channel and also leave a comment below as I'll be uploading more updates on Meet in Love and other ZeeWorld series. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys with my next updates. Bye!